Alright, this is F107 road that leads from Ohafia, Abam, Bende, and Omaya. It's a 44 kilometers road, federal road. As you can see, there are palliative that started today, the 4th day of January 2024. Hopefully, a lot of work will start on this side. The member representing Arochukwu Ohafia Federal Constituency, Honorable Ibe Okwara Osonwa, have tried to make this road motorable from today. As you can see, a lot of palliative have started from the hill of Ugwaba, popularly known as Nmuri, down to Nmuri, and also to the hill. Hopefully, his constituents will smile as they drive or take this road.
My name is Ibe Okwara Osonwa, Ebem Ohafia, and I represent the very prosperous people of Arochukwu Ohafia Federal Constituency. I come from the state that has the only performing governor in this federation. I come from Abia State. What we've tried to do is we've tried to create some small palliative work on this road. I was not around over Christmas holidays, and I also saw, like everybody else, the disaster that happened here. This road has been a bane to everybody for years on. We had worked hard to try and see if we can get the contractors back on site to come and do this road, but none of them have come back to the site. We have written them. I wrote them in July and told them to come. Let us discuss what is going on in this road, and they could not do it. They could not come back and tell us why they have not started the work. And so to have the people that died here recently is painful. The governor has intervened. The minister of works has intervened. This road, myself and the deputy speaker made a concerted effort to make sure that budgetary allocations were made for this road. And yet, when we spoke to the contractors about this road, we found out that they claimed that we owe them a huge amount of money for work already done. When we've asked them to tell us what it is that these works are that they've done that constituted that amount of money, they've not been able to tell us yet. So we have a sad situation here. During the Udum mini season, I sent 20 trips of stone here just to make sure that this road is palliable. The boulders are what kept that end there from cracking in two. The stones are what saved it from cracking. We will only continue to do what we are able to do. So we are now, I've now said, since we are having this situation, let them at least totalize with that grader. It's not anything wonderful. It will not solve our problem, but it will, in the word palliative, it will give us palliative usage of the road until heartland constructions come and do the needful. To go all the way to the top of the hill and down. So they've already done the top. They are still doing they've been here all day. Since morning. They got here very early in the morning. They started work, and we had to soften. We had how many trips? 10 trips of sand come to cover the holes, the water tracks. And then also at the top, they cleared that's water track part that stopped only people using one side. They've cleared it now. OGB, you just used it, so I'm sure you've seen that it's done now. So that's all we can do. We will only continue to do as much as we can do while we wait for all the money that the federal government has put into this road to be seen from the hands of the contractors. What I can also tell you is that next week when I go back to the house, you will hear my mouth about this road, and you will hear my mouth about the contractors that were doing this road. In all honesty, what do you tell a person that has just lost their loved ones? All you can do is to be sympathetic and condole them for their loss, and we will try as much as possible to make sure that it doesn't happen again. But until heartland contractors or construction company or whatever they call themselves come back to this road and come and finish the road that they started and they collected money for, then we can only but hope. What I've done today, I was in clear conscience when I did it, knowing that it can only last between now and when the rains come again. If the rains come, it will crack again and we'll start all over again. We only hope that these guys will come and do this road before rains come again, so we don't have to deal with this kind of unfortunate event. In all honesty, I think it's just a waste. You would have expected that whoever owns this truck, the insurance company, will come and pay damages, because that's what you insure cars for payment of damages. And if they don't come, it would have been a situation where we tell our people sell the bus and give the money to the bereaved. But now it's burnt. It's useless to everybody. We'll now wait for the scrap thieves to come and collect carcass. But we would have been able to make sure that the families get something. So personally, I would not have subscribed to it. But I understand that the reason why they did it is because they are pained and aggrieved. And they are rightly so pained and aggrieved. So it's unfortunate. It's a loss on both ends, in my opinion. We will try as much as possible. What I've done, what I will always do, is carry everybody along for the ride. So at every point in time, time, they will hear it, they will see it, they will hear what we are doing. It's only for us now, higher forces, higher powers, to make sure that heartland constructions come back to this road and come and do the needful.
As you can see, even from the top here, the road is coming up, down, and moving up to the other end is where the palliative is on right now, the 4th day of February 2024. This is the popular Nmuri Bridge on Uduma. Also, this hill, you can see there are a lot of palliative that have started today, and it will take up to a few days to make sure this road is motorable. This is ABN TV, Ifeanyi Okale.